North Korean leader's uncle executed over corruption. The once powerful uncle of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has been executed after being purged for corruption, state news agency KCNA reports. Chang Song-theek was dramatically removed from the Communist Party session by armed guards earlier this week. It was the biggest upheaval since Mr. Kim succeeded his father 2 years ago. KCNA said Mr. Chang had admitted at a military trial on Thursday to attempting to overthrow the state, and was executed immediately. Mr. Chang, who had mentored his nephew during the leadership transition from Kim Jong-il to his son Kim Jong-un in 2011, was worse than a dog, said the agency. He had admitted abusing his positions of responsibility to form a faction against the state and to harboring his own political ambitions, it said. Mr. Chang, married to the elder Kim's sister, had held senior posts in the ruling party and the National Defense Commission, the North's top military body. He was frequently pictured alongside his nephew and seen by some observers as the part behind the throne. Ideologically sick. But in early December it emerged that he had been removed from his senior military position and that 2 of his aides had been executed. Then on Monday, KCNA broadcast footage of him being removed from a party session by uniformed guards. Chang pretended to uphold the party and leader but was engrossed in such factional acts as dreaming different dreams and involving himself in double-dealing behind the scenes, the agency reported at the time. It accused him being ideologically sick and extremely idle and easygoing, of using drugs while receiving medical treatment overseas, of having improper relations with women, of financial mismanagement, and leading a dissolute and depraved life. Analysts say his fall from grace could be seen as the latest in a series of carefully calibrated moves to demonstrate Kim Jong-un's authority and an assertion of his independence. The BBC's Lucy Williamson in Seoul says there are various theories surrounding Mr. Chang's demise, including suggestions that his work with China had led him to admire some of Beijing's economic reforms. But it is more likely that he presented a perceived threat to his nephew's authority, says our correspondent. Mr. Chang was purged once before in 2004, and disappeared from public life for a while, but it is clear that this time North Korea's leaders wanted to publicly humiliate and execute him to ensure he can never come back, she adds. As news of the purge emerged earlier this week, South Korean President Park Geun-hye warned the North was carrying out a reign of terror to reinforce Mr. Kim's position. She said the volatile relationship between the two countries was likely to become more unstable as a result.